Hi everyone, welcome back to Women's Circle for Beautypreneur, a virtual community that is designed to be a safe place where women can come together to inspire, support, and empower one another. And yes, on a third day of our social media session, wherein we gathered all our experts from different social media platform to help us to get visible online and grow our business. And yes, for today's speaker for this episode, she is a mother of two. She is also a professional nurse midwife and an ex-OFW. She worked abroad for 5 years in Middle East as a nurse and decided to come back home after 5 years so she can be with her kids full time. Before going back to the Philippines, she thought of many ways on how she will start again her life in the Philippines. To cut the story short, she enrolled in the VA training while in abroad and applied everything she learned in the training. She got her very first client in Upwork as social media assistant. She invested in many trainings to enhance her skills and have more knowledge into what she is offering right now. An aha moment came along when she decided that this will be her work once she go back to the Philippines. So when she came back to the Philippines last December 2018, she is now happily working with kids at home. And yes, everyone, ladies, she is the only Filipina here in our social media sessions who is very generous to share her expertise with us and to discuss and teach us on how to stand out from the crowd using content that rocks. And yeah, I will be sharing my space with her. Let us all welcome Leora. Hello.
Hi, hello po, Miss
Yay.
Donna. So,
Yeah.
thank you for inviting me po to share my knowledge po about content and all about anything about content for it to stand out sa crowd. So,
Yay.
about me,
Go
to
ahead. Yes.
ano to to start, marami po akong gusto share na about, but ano ko na rin lang, i-shorten. So,
Sige.
nung bumalik na po ako dito sa Pilipinas last December
Mm-mm.
2018,
Mm-mm.
hindi naging madali para sa akin yung pag-uwi ko. Though may mga clients na din
Mm-mm.
naman ako.
Mm-mm.
Other may umalis, and then actually my time na I got scared kasi parang iba na yung ano ko wala, pag umalis pala it's not easy to get another client, so I
Mm.
need to, di ba po, so I grabe yung anxiety ko. And then,
Yes.
ayun, ano lang ako, I pray. And then,
Yes.
inisip ko lang if kung ano yung ginawa ko sa abroad na
Mm-mm.
paghanap ng client, I will do here also. Pero mas consistent lang nga. And
Nice.
then, so, hanggang I gave my uh, family na parang sinabi sa kanila na in 3 months, bibigyan niyo ako ng
Mm-hmm.
panahon para maging stable ako sa ano ko ngayon. Dahil nga po is, I am a nurse, so hindi nila alam
Yes.
about freelancing.
Mm-hmm.
So, they're thinking, ano ba yan? Kaya ba na buhayin ng pag-freelancing ang dalawa mong anak? But,
Mm-hmm.
but then I, I'm very, matapang na
Yes.
sinabi na yes. So, ayun, kaya grabe ang puyat ko sa gabi para lang maghanap ng client until I got one. So,
Mm-hmm.
ayun, isa na rin siyang long-term client ko. Thank you, Lord.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yan. So, yun pa rin po yung naging, naging skills na in-offer ko this social media. Kasi siya na yung na-start ko. And
Mm-hmm.
then, nagustuhan ko siya. And mas lalo akong nag-invest to gain more knowledge. And syempre, it is best na maging updated lalo na when it comes sa social media. So, until napunta ako sa pagiging content marketing specialist. So, ayun.
So, ano yun? Matanong ko lang, so habang nasa abroad ka, para talagang pinupush mo or gino-goal mo na talagang makauwi dito sa Pilipinas, tama? So,
yes.
So, paano mo nalaman yung journey, yung itong freelancing? I mean, nag-research ka ba? O may kakilala ka bang friends na gumagawa na nito before? Paano mo siya na-discover?
Well, sige. Bali, wala pa akong idea about freelancing. Basta while I'm browsing po sa Facebook, kasi sa abroad ang Facebook at Instagram lang lagi lang nakikita eh. So, but then talagang andun na yung gusto ko na makauwi. So, while I'm browsing sa FB, yun po, may nakita ko about sa virtual assistant about na can earn 80,000 and more. So, din ako nag-curious. And then, baka scam to, yun ganun.
Oo nga! Oo, so yun natin.
Oo. Wala akong idea. Ano yung virtual assistant? Ano ba yung mga ginagawa niya? Then, working from home pa.
Okay.
So, ayun. Then, hanggang sa inano ko siya, inopen ko yung website, yung link nun. Then, binasa ko isa-isa, lalo na yung testimonials ng mga nag-training doon. So, tinignan ko pa sa FB yung mga tao.
Galing ka busisi no?
Oo, ako na. Yes.
Sigurista ka.
Baka kasi, di ba? Oo. Then, ayun, sabi ko, it's true na meron niyang ganito. So, sabi ko, siguro, wow, almost a week din akong tingin-tingin. Parang meron pang, may gusto ko makasigurado. Hanggang sa, ng newsletter, ng, yung training na yun. And then, ayun, binibigyan nila ako every day. Then hanggang sa, nila ako na, if you like to, have the paid training na, then, ayun, na ako. Sige, ayan. Then, nung nakapasok na ako sa, nila, parang nawala ako na, dun ko talaga promise Miss Donna na nalaman about sa Google Drive.
Kasi more on medical terms tayo, diba? Tsaka yung mga aparato na alam natin, pang medical lang talaga noon.
Oo. So, sabi ko, as in, ako pa naman yung tao na hindi ako techie. So, and anything na mga code, ayoko siyang galawin. Kasi baka mawala ako. And then, so, ayun, talagang paisa-isa akong nag-aaral noon na, halimbawa sa Google Drive, ano yung sinabi nung nagle-lecture, okay, i-click. So, instead, sabi nila, give an hour to learn. Hindi naging 1 hour sa akin ang isa pa lang na module. Nagiging 3 hours siya talaga.
That's okay.
I just wanna make sure na alam ko yung paggawa nun, not for the sake na matapos ko yun, to have the certificate.
Tama,
kasi at the end of the day, wala, hindi ko rin malalaman kung paano talaga. So, ayun, it takes me, almost a month na matapos ko yun. So, pag off ko po sa hospital, din ako nag-aaral na. Kasi naman sa abroad pag off ka, wala sa'yong kakain ka lang, maglaba ka, gano'n. But the rest of the day is yours na. So, ayun. And then, hanggang sa in-apply ko na yung lahat na natutunan ko. And then, hanggang yun yung social media assistant ang naging unang, client. Wala kaming naging, Skype, or any video call or discovery call. As in, chat lang. Doon ako na ano pa. Sabi, bakit ayaw niya akong interviewin? Na deeper na
Nakakapagtaka na ba?
Oo. Tapos, lagi, ay na. Siguro, sanay lang. Siyempre, naghanap nung nasa abroad ako, talagang, saan akong agency, talagang
Correct.
halos na lang. Background ko is check. Tapos dito, tinanong lang ako, alam mo, if you know how to post. Ko, yes. Yan. Okay, I will send you the offer. Ayun na. Ayun. So, ayun, grabe lahat, naging, dun ako na ko yung sarili ko na, yung parang yung sa training, biglang nawawala ako na, hindi mo pala, though alam mo siya, parang bigla kang hindi mo siya ma-apply. So, kaya ang nangyayari sa akin na lagi akong mag-check ulit sa modules, then balik. So, It's not one time na naging, ako. By experience, dun ko natutunan yung mga ibang na-apply ko na ngayon. Yes.
Okay. At sa mga yun,
marami nang na-apply.
yes. Nakita ko talaga yung yung determination mo na nandun talaga na gusto mong matuto, na gusto mo na sigurado mo na tama, na execute yung mga naaaral mo. Siguro yun yung isang naging magandang attitude na nakita ko sa'yo based nung kinukwento mo. Kaya din, siguro ngayon, isa ka na ngayon sa mga expert sa industry ng social media dahil, ayun nga, ganun ka mag-aral eh. Hindi lang for the sake na matapos mo ang module, talagang maganda yon yung ganung attitude na hindi kailangan, alam ko talaga to. Kasi gusto naman natin na napoprovide natin yung right solution dun sa problem or yung task na need ng support ng client natin, lalong-lalo na pagdating sa mga business nila. And yeah, alam naman natin na nabanggit mo nga din kanina, napakalawak ng social media, as in social media management. So may iba't ibang iba't ibang sangay, kumbaga, 'di ba? Iba din pwedeng kung gusto mo ba na mag-manage ka ng more on sa design. Tapos ito nga na pag-uusapan natin ngayon about sa content, paggawa ng content. So, pwede mo ba kaming turuan o yan, i-quick tour dito sa about paano kami gagawa ng content?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So okay. I will i-direct you sa slides na.
Yes, diba? Kita niyo naman, she prepared slides for us para mas maintindihan natin. So, yeah, for the sake of our international coaches here, international friends also. So, yes, Leora prepared a slide for us so that she can teach us well, and ganun siya ka-prepare. Paano ko ba masabi? Hanggang dito, ganito siya kasigurado na may deliver niya yung message niya sa atin. So, yeah. Wait, nagawa na kitang host. Pwede mo nang ma-share yung screen. Yan. Ganito talaga ang attitude ng mga nurse eh. Sigurista talaga eh.
Make sure tama lahat.
Diba? Yan! Wow!
Yes,
okay. Yay!
So, nakikita niyo po ba ng maayos?
Yes. Yes.
I-ano ko pa. Okay. Okay na po?
Yes, okay na. Yan. Ayan, mas maganda.
Okay. So,
wow.
Saan ba yan? Dito tayo.
Nice.
Ganda. Okay. So, today.
Nice. Ganda.
So, ito na po. I will be discussing about how to stand out from the crowd using content that rocks. So, first is, what is content? So, content focus really in great story that's going to add value to a very specific defined audience. Okay. So, this is not about you. This will be about your client's audience.
Okay.
So, bale, hindi dito susulat mo ang mga bagay na ano yun na about sa kung ano yung ano ng client mo, about sa mga phrases na ano mga ginagawa nila, but it should be the audience interest. What is the benefits na makukuha nila sa content na gagawin mo for your client. So, want your social content to go viral, so you should go for the heart ng clients mo. So, doon mabilis na nag-resonate ang isang content if you target the heart talaga. So, anything na will mapapashare sila. So, that is that's content rules. So, by the way po, may mga different types of content. We have the web content. We also have blogs, sales copy, ad copy. So, maraming types of content po. Which ito yung mga ginagawa ko talaga. And then also, sa mga press release, sa mga newspaper, so those are also kind of content na nakikita natin. So, next is, ano ba yun? So, get inspired. So, ito yung na gusto kong nakuha kay Steve Jobs na quote, that is, content is about values. We have really clear about why we want them to know about us.
Okay.
So, ayun si Steve Jobs, which is I also agreed sa kanyang quotes na yan.
Yeah.
And then, so, ito na yung pinaka-core. So, what are ways to create content that stands out from the crowd?
Okay.
So, first is understand your audience.
Okay.
So, for me, ginagawa kong una na paggawa ng content, it is to understand the audience ng client ko. So, marketing research muna. I check my clients' social media sa platforms, yung mga yung mga nag-comment, and even mga nag-share. So, I check their profile pag kaya i-open. So, nakikita ko na some are mothers, some are, for example, for this food bloggers, na clients ko din. So, more of them are on foods. Kaya ako kasi nakakagutom. So, but then, these food bloggers, meron silang mga types pa. May mga gluten-free, mga vegan, mga those with low carbs, and also may mga fitness enthusiasts. So, malawak. So, ayun, hindi mo kailangan lahat na, kasi since malawak pa rin yung ng foods, you can, for example, is, this food bloggers is yung food enthusiast na lang. So, you can, from there, what is this, itong mga food enthusiast na to, what is their pain points, what is their habits, so baka sila ba ay mahilig sa mag-exercise or kaya naman pwedeng hindi. So, also, do they have, where do they hang? Pwedeng mahilig sila sa resto, or pwede rin na sa bahay nagluluto ng mga favorites nila. So, those kinds of understanding sa audience, dapat natin na maintindihan. So, and also, don't forget the keywords na sinasabi nila, so that for them to pag nakita nila yung content, this is something about me.
Okay.
Ganun ang impact.
Okay.
So, who are you trying to reach and what are you trying to communicate to them? So ano bang
Okay.
mga gusto natin ipaabot sa audience?
Mm-hmm.
Then, what is their greatest need? So, sa huli ng content, yun na yung call to action na sinasabi natin para there is an engagement. Yung mapapa-think ang audience na they can share or they want to comment or engage. So, that is the talagang effective na content na nagawa mo if reactions are
Mm.
intense and then
Uh-huh.
also the engagement talagang organic. And of
Mm-hmm.
course, nag-share sila, which is one way to be visible. Kasi pag nag-share sila is makikita yun sa feed nila eh. So those
Yes.
are one way na nagiging ano din, na actually yun ang palaging nagiging pinaka-best na nakikita yung ng client kids because gusto siya may nag-share. Kasi it only
Mm-hmm.
means makikita ng iba yung content na
Yeah.
pinost.
Yes.
So,
Correct. Nice.
next is graphic pink na pink. Create a solid
Nice.
space
Mm-hmm.
that
Okay.
resonates your audience.
Mm-hmm.
So, this one I learned from Dan Luke na it's this Factel and then story cell. So once you create a content, it should not be boring. Wag naman yung because of this would for example from what is happening about this corona, then you will tell it's
Yes.
like a newspaper na ganon. It should be something may ano siya din what's this story behind it para naman
Mm-hmm.
the audience will read it up to the end. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to ensure that your content is creative, trendy, and edgy. Make your content compelling while adding value to your audience. So andoon pa rin dapat yung value, yung may what's this meron silang makukuha sa
Mm-hmm.
ginawang content. That will lead them to realize something sa sarili nila. Just like me, pag meron akong nababasa na anything blog, actually, if I like the content, sinusulat ko. Ganun ako
Nice.
Then, I even applied it. Oo,
Mm-hmm.
yes. So, ganun din dapat sa content na ginagawa natin for our client. We
Mm-hmm.
should do the same thing, compelling, and then to the point the audience will apply it if it is something about information, anything about if it is health. But then if you can also create a story about someone who has this journey. For example, sa health, you can ask this person, you can create that testimonial it was into us content but in a story type.
Mm.
So that
Okay.
way nakakaano siya. It will be compelling to others, lalo na yung may mga health problems din. Or
Mm-hmm.
kaya yung health what's this those person na very sa sarili nila, ang tawag nito, yung masyadong baka may yung OC na
Yeah.
tinatawag namin sa language namin.
Oo nga.
Then, target one customer type at one point in the buyer journey. So, yun yung sinasabi ko, for example, for the food bloggers, you cannot create content for all the types of yung mga low carbs diet, on keto diet, yun yung pwede silang pagsamahin kasi magulo. So, if it's keto diet lover, then focus on that keto audience.
Okay.
Because you may what I will do is to goes to forum and see what is their thread, yung usapan talaga nila. Kasi you will really kung makikita mo yung mga actual na mga comment nila on what are they doing on this keto diet, ano yung mga do's and don'ts nila, how ang iba nag-i-skip ganon. So ayun ang nagiging ano nila, bali pain points nila. And then also remember that the point is to connect with your audience. So try creating conversation instead of just speaking at them. So ayun talaga yung purpose ng content. It is to create conversation. So it is best na do have an in-depth marketing audience research para the content na gagawa is indeed compelling and totoo. The audience will really because some audience may nagko-comment na it's negative. I think it's not, especially if someone knows about the for example it's about keto, then I think really there's someone will comment that no, it's not happening, maybe so it is best to study well about the content that create. And next is to shoot amazing photographs or create a design that delight the audience. So it really helps that for me, having images or a design or original photos from the client or even sa audience nila. Kasi it is one way now, like for example sa ad copies, di ba po, we create a video that good for 3 minutes ba yan? Or how many seconds lang. So that image, siya yung magdadala. Then once nakita nila yung image or yung video, of course, mag-aano na sila sa content. Oh, what is this? The curiosity is there. So, ayun, that the written content is awesome, but the video and image transport you into another land, and the photographs simply delight you. So, ganun ng ni photographs or ng design. That's how it will bring sa content. And then, of course, is use network tools or mix up content. So, use different posting techniques and content types. In other words, get used to mixing up videos, images, and don't forget throw pin text post into your content schedule. Dive into how each network operates and explore features. So dito is sinasabi na is to where to post na yung mga content na yun. For example is, so for the social media content, so since yun ang nasa ako, yun ang mga ginagawa ko. So, I post my content sa Facebook, and also if it is Instagram, then I also post there. So I use the different features, for example, sa Instagram. So I do bite size reposting. So yun ang yes. So what I do is, for example, for this week, dun sa mga na-post ko na content, chine-check ko, mino-monitor ko if which is mas biggest or may mga mas malaking reactions, mas ano yung engagement and shares. And yung mataas ang reach talaga, doon ako nagre-repurpose. I do the bite sizing of all those na pwede kong gawin din sa content na yun. And then, I may make use of all the features. For example, sa Instagram, we have the stories. Then also try, yun na panood nyo nga din sa kay Bren Bayan. So she said make use of all the what's the
features, yung mga features.
Yes, ganyan. Then also, one way also is to, for example, sa Instagram, then make use of the hashtags, yung related niche, then yung focus sa niche and all. And then, so that's one way para mag-grow pa lalo ang visibility ng content. So, if the content is compelling, then there will be no problem. Kahit konti ang hashtags. Ganon. Kasi if it's, you know where to, you know whom to target o sa mga audience mo, then it will not be a problem sa pagkaroon ng engagement. So also marami pang ways sa Instagram na yung content mo lalong mag-boost. Actually sa akin pag nag-monitor ang content ang pino-post ko kasi there's always once I engage they will meron na times na meron lang silang gustong dun lang sila pumupuso. Yes. Yan lang ko na it only means na nagbabasa sila.
Nice.
So, ganun ka pag ang content is talagang nila yung sa kanila yon. So, they will even save it and they will put the reactions. Then, also, mas maganda pag nagko-comment pa. So, ganun ka powerful ang content when it's perfect for the audience na ginawa. So, for Facebook, ganun din. So, we have an organic and paid campaign. So, for ad copy, syempre, we're very technical na may mga ad sets, then you need to target the talaga yung interest na which is relates sa sa ad copies or sa content na binibigay mo. For example, it's for the mothers, for the entrepreneurs. So ayun, for sure if the content is really for them, then for magiging effective din ang pag sa paid campaign. So for the organic naman, I used to go to other groups.
Yeah.
Yes, but hindi ako basta pumapasok if hindi ko sure na talagang yung content is for them. Chine-check ko yung goal. I check the goal of the group. Yes, because one time hindi ko pa alam, I just post just for the sake of posting. Minessage ako ng admin. Yes. So it's not right. So it's best pa rin na if you should be aligned sa goal ng group na yon.
Yes.
And then for sure if you have same goal ng groups na yon, for sure mag-engage sila, and that is what is happening sa ginagawa kong content pag inaano ko. And I'll make sure no pitching or nothing like if it is something na may sales na kakibat sa content, hindi ko siya hindi ko siya ipinupost sa groups because it's informal and mali yun.
I agree.
So ganun ang mga ways if the content you want to you want to have a good engagement. And then also to increase your your visibility ng content mo, always use the keywords.
Okay.
There is basic SEO sa content.
Okay.
Yes. So in that way, pag tinype lang ng for example ng audience sa pa lang sa search key ng Facebook, sumasama siya. Halimbawa if something like entrepreneur or foods, lalabas lahat ng page and then post. Diba po? Yes. So, that's one way para yung visibility ni content is makita.
Yeah.
So, yes, and of course, don't always forget the values na mapoprovide Kasi even though
Okay.
andun na yung keywords, andun na lahat ng mga ginawa mo, you post it other group, and even post it in the story ng page, na wala din nonsense, because if there's no value in it, wala naman silang makitang something interest or benefits sa content, then there's uh, no chance na may engagement. Yes, there pwedeng mag-reach, but yun sometimes if nagiging ganun, it is sinisin lang nila. But for me also, that sin is also a good indication, dahil pwede nilang balikan ka if uh, one time na ang audience is something na nag-look uh, into sa mga pinost mo, and then
Mm-hmm.
yes, and then ang parang if may something na gusto silang mabasa, dahil that very time pala is I knew some or a page na nag-aano ng ganitong content, and then ayun, and yung credibility kasi talaga that is one thing na inaano ng pagkakaroon ng content. Meron kasi na hindi maayos yung pagbibigay ng info, and also nagkakaroon ng comparison sa ibang content. So, di ba po, if we go to Google, so minsan the first 5, i-open natin yan, and then we will see if sino ang mas compelling. So, that's also for sa social media content.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, as we all know, na sa social media, lahat ng may hashtags, is lahat yan nakaano kay Facebook. So,
Mm-hmm.
kaya if, for example, coffee, so lahat
Mm-hmm.
ng mahilig mag-post ng coffee, kaya
Mm-hmm.
at may biglang ad campaign na nag-run na anong targeted ka, it's because na one time you post about coffee. So, that's it. Kaya minsan I tried to, about sa ano mo po, di ba, what's this? About sa enlightenment or something, ganun.
Mm-hmm.
Because I also open groups or
Okay.
nagbasa ako sa ganun. So
Yes.
that's how it works for content daw. So keywords and values are important.
Keywords.
So
Okay.
also, I know that.
Nice.
So this, ayun lang. That's all about content marketing,
Mm-hmm.
and for you to stand out. That is all the ways for me that works sa ginagawa ko po.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, number one is, ako, pinaka-catch ko, lahat talaga nag-i-start sa market research, no? You really need
Yes.
to know kung sino yung audience mo. So, and maganda rin yung sinabi mo kanina na it's not about you, it's about your audience, their need, on how you can provide value to them. And gusto ko din yung sinabi mo na it's parang story type siya, yung yung conversation sa kanila. And
Conversation.
yes, and yun, na doon lagi yung call to action. So, ano ba 'tong mga call to action na 'to? Kunwari, give an emoticon, 'di ba? Mga ganun yun. Or drop drop
Yes.
drop a smiley, type I want. So, yun. Pagka
Mm.
nag-engage sila doon, ibig sabihin, nakuha mo yung attention nila. I mean, nandun yung parang nakikipag-usap ka sa kanila. So, yun. Tsaka yun, maganda rin yung remind mo sa amin yung keywords, na makikita rin natin to sa market research pagka nag-research tayo kung ano yung mga keywords natin, and also yung values. At saka tong analytics na sinabanggit mo na to repurpose your content. Actually, yung isa kanina na interview ko about Instagram din. At in-advise niya din na always check your analytics. At katulad ng sinabi mo, katulad pareho-pareho kayo na kung ano yung nag-stand out, doon ka mag-repurpose. Ibig sabihin, doon ka mas makakapag-communicate sa kanila. I mean, doon mo sila mas naririnig, doon mo sila mas naririnig, mas na-address mo kung ano yung concern nila. At dito nga pumapasok yung ibibigay ka ng value sa kanila. So, ayun, gandang tips, and I think this will also be a structure. I mean, start with doing your market research, know your audience. So, and then doon, pagka maganda yung binanggit mo sa amin na yun, kailangan is story type siya, and yeah, always check your analytics kasi yun. At para mag-stand out siya, you need to have this story type conversation sa mga audience mo. And yun, always have a call to action. At beside dito sa mga nabanggit mo, meron ka pa bang other tips na gusto mong ibigay or to summarize yung buo para mas mag-stand out? Ako, natututo ako ha. Feeling ko, kaya din minsan hindi ko nakukuha yung reaction kasi baka hindi ko siya na-deliver ng maayos. Kasi minsan, parang kung ano lang yung thoughts mo, yun na lang. So, magandang reminder yung sinabi mo na lagi about about sa audience mo, kung ano yung gusto nila. Kasi parang ang hirap mag-engage minsan eh. Parang magtatanong ka tapos, siguro hindi tama yung communication, hindi tama kung paano yung delivery ng message. So, sige, mukhang kailangan ko upuan yung sinasabi mo, market research talaga para mas maunawaan ko yung audience. And, yun, meron ka pa bang bibigay na tips or anything to wrap it up yung topic?
Opo. So, bali naman, when it comes to headlines,
Okay.
this is what I always, nababasa. And also, it always look for the headline that will, not just for it's because it's trendy. It's make sure na mataas ang chance niya na makita siya ng audience. It is through using different tools. We have Mangos, Bazumo. Also, we have what's this? Kay Neil Patel. So, I make use of that para to make sure na if yung gusto kong content na gagawin is something na searchable siya or mataas ang chance na makita siya sa Google's or sa mga search engine platforms. So, also kasi we have the search engine platforms like YouTube, si Twitter isa din. So, because if we post from Facebook, hindi siya kagaya sa na pwede mo rin siyang i-post sa Twitter. So, you need to, again, to change your content because of the dahil sa type of audience na meron ang Twitter. It's very busy platform talaga. So, you need to just limit your words, and you need also to make sure that yung mga hashtags mo are very specific sa audience na titingin. And also, once they engage, talagang mabilisan. Ganun ang nagiging nangyayari talaga every time na may post ako sa Twitter. And first, the YouTube SEO pa rin. Then, make use of all the blog, ang naano ko is the blog na titles na mga ginagamit ng mga na iba na nag-i-stand out. So, you don't need to create a unique title. It should be trendy. Yung talagang nag-i-stand out. Na parang just to have something new na content, no? But instead, just go monitor your na-publish na ng mga contents nyo. And from there, you create a new content. So,
okay. So, i-check lang din namin kung, yun nga, kung ano yung nag-stand out. Then, doon kami mag-base. Tama ba? I mean, for example, ako, kunyari, how to apply parang no makeup look For example, ganon. So, iti-check ko siya sa, meron ka bang ma-advise na tool na iti-check na kung yung title na yon is mag-stand out or hindi?
We have, yes, meron akong yung kay Neil Patel na ano ba yun? But it's something over tools ba yun?
Mm-hmm.
And then also, one more is Ask the Public tool, which is very, yes, are you familiar, Miss Donna?
Public
so
tool.
also yun din ang isa, yes, Ask the Public na app.
Answer the public. Oo, yeah. Oo nga.
Answer the
natandaan
public.
ko na. Answer the public. Yeah.
So, yun ang isa sa mga ko. Kasi andun na lahat na pwede mong pagbalik-balikan na it only means na trendy ang lahat na tanong ngayon. You just type the keyword na gusto mong i-type doon and lalabas lahat. Ang bali, yung mga questions na yun are from the audience, are from the people who is visiting the Google or any site na nagtitrend. So, dun pa lang, you don't need to create new one. Dun pa lang pwede na. And then, also, the buzz mo na also makikita mo from different websites, sa Google, or even sa Facebook, lalabas siya lahat kung alin naman ang trendy. So, makikita mo doon if it will appear yung gusto mong talaga. And also pala yung search related. For example, sa Google, if you type halimbawa food, and then below, di ba po may search related topic sa baba. So, it means then na those are the trending questions or mga hinahanap ng mga viewers. But then, this can be your subtitle. So, yun ang kagandahan ni search-related posts.
Nice.
So, those are some of the tips.
Yay! Wow. So, ayun na, may additional tip po. Yung pala yun. Oo, na gets ko. Kaya, nila-search mga food. Meron na agad automatic may mga suggestion na dun eh. Kunyari, so dun ka pala mag-base. Yung pala ang purpose nun. Ibig sabihin, na-research na siya. Ganon. So, kailangan dun. Okay. Yay! So, is there any platform na pwede sila mag-connect sa'yo just in case gusto pa nilang mas matuto or baka naman meron na mas gusto na makatrabaho ka for their business? How they can reach?
Okay po. So, pwede niyo po akong mahagilap. Or you can just reach out to me po sa Facebook. Personal account po siya. Just add me. So, walang problema if you have questions po. I am very much willing. And of course, sasagot po ako agad sa lahat ng mga katanungan niyo.
Wow. Yes, tsaka
It's Leora Cornelio pala.
Ha?
Leora Cornelio, ang name ko sa Facebook.
Leora, oo. Ilalagay ko yung mo yung link mo sa baba ng video na to para pagka i-add ka nila.
Yes.
Oo. And then, so, may Twitter ka ba? Twitter account and other social media platforms? Or mas prefer mo ang personal profile mo na lang sa Facebook para mas...
yes po.
Okay. Sige.
Yun lang talaga ako for me kasi nagugulahan pag marami po. And I think yung personality ko is sa Facebook lang.
Nice. Ganun, at least ganun ka talaga focus, isa lang, di ba? So, at least basta reach out lang kayo sa kanya. And yun nga, if meron ba silang questions, pwede lang nila i-post dito, no, sa comments. And then, okay lang ba if may time ka ulit na sagutin, kung may questions sila, and yun, para baka may mga follow-up question or baka may gusto silang itanong pa more about creating a content. So, ayun, encourage everyone na to post lang yung mga thoughts nyo or kung ano din yung aha moments nyo dito sa training na to sa comment section below mamaya after this video. So yun, any paano ba, inspiring words that you want to share before we end this training sa mga baguhan, lalo na yung mga gustong mag-work from home, lalo na ngayon sa sitwasyon natin. So, ano kaya pwede mong ma-advise sa kanila?
So, ang ma-advise ko lang talaga sa mga want to start working from home is to start it now. Wag hindi bukas, hindi sa kung kailan pa, but now. Start with the just watching sa YouTube or vlogs. That alone, magkakaroon na po kayo ng ideas. So, and then, if you have the money, you can invest. Yes, don't be scared na mag-invest. Kasi, for me, sa akin nakatulong yung may groups ako na napagtatanungan ko, hindi super wide. So, also, may nababalik-balikan kayo na training na ano talaga, na isa lang, mahirap pag na-overwhelm ka.
Tama.
So, yun. One step at a time. Sabi nga nila na even as a small step, but still, so, it will have a progress sa dulo. Yeah, just be consistent.
Correct.
Para, makakapunta din tayo sa dream client natin.
Yes, tama yan. Gusto ko yan. Dadating din yan. Tsaka yun, sabi mo nga, kailangan talaga mag-take ng first step. Diba? Merong quote yan, before you reach the staircase, parang you need to take the first step. Di ko lang matandaan kung sino yung nagsabi. Kaya, magandang reminder yan. So, ayun, thank you so much for your time, for sharing your expertise. And again, to all our beautiful ladies who are watching this training, we encourage you to comment down below kung ano man yung takeaways nyo, yung aha moments nyo, your favorite party nyo. Gusto naming marinig yung thoughts nyo, gusto naming marinig yung mga ideas nyo, or if you have questions, so let us know. Gusto naming makarinig ng anything from you, feedback ba niyan, suggestions ba niyan, aha moments yan. So, yeah, comments below, and yeah, we are honored and blessed kasi nandito si Laura para mismo tulungan tayo, lalo na pag-create ng content. Kasi kadalasan, ito talaga yung mahirap, yung paggawa ng content, kung paano mag-stand out on content. And good thing, meron siyang binigay na tips sa atin. May binigay siya sa ating structure or guide kung paano natin siya gagawin. So, ayun. We look forward to hearing from you. And again, thank you so much. Thank you for being with us. And yeah, for now, we will say this will end muna our session for this. Pero, continuous process ito. Kung meron kayong question, sabi ko nga kanina, andyan si Laura to help us. So yes, dito nag-e-end ang ating episode na Stand Out from the Crowd Using Content That Rocks with Laura. Alright, thank you so much.
You're welcome po, Ms. Donna. Thank you so much din po.
Okay, thank you. And see you ladies. Thank you. Bye-bye.